I'm the only black person that does not know how to dance, I swear. Hello there! Today is Saturday and the topic for today is Eric's birthday. What? His birthday was on Thursday, but here's a little happy birthday song that I will sing just for him. La 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 la. Okay, I think I'm ready. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eric. Happy birthday to you. Oh yeah, I'm just that black. Well, Eric, I hope you enjoyed that little birthday song. I worked so hard on it, especially the ending. But I love you so much, and I'm happy that you're 16, and I hope you had an amazing birthday, and I'm sorry I couldn't be there. Mwah! Okay, it's time to buckle down now, people. So I'm going to start reading out the questions I have to answer that we got in the email this week, and I really hope this helps. I'm sorry if it doesn't help much, but yeah. Okay, first question. Do you forgive a best friend for lying to you and dating the guy you liked, or do you leave the friend and the boy behind? Honestly, this happened to me so many times already. I don't know. Sorry, I say a lot, so if you don't like people saying then you can just end the video right now. Sorry. But yeah, honestly, if this is a one-time thing, then forgive and forget. That's all I can say, because would you rather risk losing the friend over something really stupid like a boy, or would you try to keep that friendship strong? Or yeah, but yeah, if it's been happening multiple times, I don't think she's the friend for you. I don't think she's acting very friendly, because friends wouldn't do that to friends. First of all, friends wouldn't lie, because having a friend means having an honest relationship with each other and whatnot. So yeah, and if the boy, boys are boys, whatever. It's more about your friend and how your guys' relationship is. I'm not very good at English. Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Okay, second question. I've cut but I've stopped, but when things go bad, that's the first thing that comes to mind. So what can I do? In my opinion, so personal experience, I used to cut myself all the time. It used to be a basic need for me, pretty much. I was having trouble with my parents and stuff, so that's what I relied on to make the pain go away. But it's not a really good thing to do. And I had so many people behind me telling me that I shouldn't do it, because if something happened to me, then they would just be devastated that it happened to me. So when things go bad and you feel like picking up your blade, your knife, or whatever you use, just think of all the people who love you. Honestly, that's all I can say. Think of all the people who wouldn't want you to leave, or would not want you to exist in this world. They love you so much. They love you so much, and they would not want you to be hurt. Third question is, what is your opinion on long-distance relationships? In my opinion, I think that sometimes they don't always work, because a wise friend once told me you can't just talk and see each other visually. Sometimes you don't realize this when you're talking to the person, because you think you're so much in with that person, that you don't realize how much you need a physical attraction, how you're supposed to touch them and hold them in your arms or kiss them or whatever. I kind of think that's not like what matters the most, but it's definitely a big part of it. But yeah, but if you feel like you're ready for it, or you're ready to make that take that risk, take not make, then go for it. The fourth question is, do you think cutting is legit? Because I don't. I feel like it's a trend or a fad that teenagers do to get attention. And I feel like when you think about it that it makes sense. Some teens who crave attention and don't get enough of it resort to cutting to make it seem like they have problems so that people will pay them the attention they want. What's your opinion? Um, yeah, in some ways yes, and in some ways no. I know for a fact that I didn't do it just because I wanted attention. Honestly, I didn't tell anybody about me doing what I was doing because I didn't want anyone to think less of me. Like, I don't know, it's just a way for me to relieve my stress. But some people do it. Some people say they do it, but they don't actually do it. Some people do it, but they say they have problems. So, um, some people could just treat it as a way to get attention, but some people might actually have those problems. But the problem with that is, like, you never know who's lying and who's not lying. So then it could, like, kind of create problems with everyone. But honestly, I don't think people should take cutting as a joke, because it's actually a serious thing. And people do die from it, from, like, cutting major arteries or whatever. So I don't think they should make it a trend, because harming yourself is not something to copy from other people. Yeah. The last question is, I've lost a parent, but not in a way of death, but more in more of abandonment. My parents split up a year ago, and I have not seen my stepfather, who feels like my real father since he's been around since my entire life, in over 8 months. He claims that it is too hard for him to see me, but he would gladly love to see my mom. He says he doesn't even think he'd be able to attend my graduation. And who knows when I will see him again, for I am moving across the country next September. It's bad enough that my parents split, but on top of that, having the feeling of unwantedness is too hard to bear. So my question is, what would you do in this type of situation? Wow, that's like really sad. I don't know what to say, because the feeling of abandonment is really like a sad feeling. It seems to me like he has some sort of like communication problem. Some like he- so maybe it's hard for him to see you because he doesn't want to see all your sadness, and he doesn't want to make you feel bad. He doesn't want to feel like he doesn't want to see the mistake that he made of leaving you and your mom, because you're probably like an amazing person, and he just doesn't want to see what he left behind. Sometimes you kind of just have to move on. As bad as that sounds, you just have to, because like you have your mom, she loves you so much, she probably loves you so much, and you have all your friends and your family there to support you. If ever you feel like you're being abandoned, just look to those who support and care for you the most. Well, that's it for Saturday. I'll see you guys next week. Stay tuned and ask more questions. Ah!